The H1N1 vaccine is running in short supply this week at flu shot clinics up and down Vancouver Island. In fact, some of those clinics may not last the week as a result of the shortage. So far, more than 800,000 people across the province have been vaccinated. That includes many of the people considered at high risk and some others, such as inmates and the homeless. And some believe that they could have waited. A News reporter Maggie Cox has the story.
It's the largest immunization project in British Columbia history, and the province is running out of vaccine. At what has become a daily briefing, BC's top doctor says there is limited availability of the H1N1 vaccine, and some of the clinics scheduled for later in the week might have to be cancelled. But Dr. Kendall says the people who needed to get the vaccine first now have it, or will soon.
I believe that the ongoing vaccination program is an important component. I would hope that by the end of this week we'll have been able to immunize, we'll certainly have offered a vaccine to all pregnant women in this province who want the shot.
Everyone else will most likely have to wait until next week or later to get their vaccine. But despite the short supply, homeless people have been offered the vaccine and all prisoners have been immunized as well.
Well, they've deemed the prison population a high-risk group. All inmates, from what we've been told, the inmates that are coming in on intake, the inmates that we have within the centres are being offered the vaccination.
However, Dr. Kendall says the only prisoners who have received the vaccine are those at high risk.
We do have some pregnant prisoners in provincial jails, and so they would certainly qualify as being high risk, and we have prisoners in jails who have underlying chronic conditions.
Here at Hillside Centre, opinion was mixed as to whether or not prisoners and homeless people should be jumping the queue when it comes to getting their H1N1 vaccine.
It's hard to say. It's a restricted environment, so maybe it was better, but I preferred if my kids get it first.
A little conflicted. I mean, yeah, I mean they're in prison. You know, they've obviously done something against society. I'm not sure that they should be jumping the queue in front of innocent kids.
I think that they're doing a remarkable job in trying to target those people that need it the most, and I think it's very important that the homeless people get it because they're mixing in with each other all over the place. I think it's really important.
Kendall says he expects by next week the province will receive 250,000 doses of the vaccine, and once everyone in the high-risk group receives their vaccinations, first responders will get theirs. And then the rest of the population will have the opportunity to be immunized themselves. In Victoria, Maggie Cox, A News.